I believe it is time
for Knicks and Dimes.
Knicks and Dimes is brought to you by the BetStamp app, which is helping thousands of people at sports betting for free.
The same way travelers use Google Flights or Expedia to find the best prices, bettors can now use BetStamp to do the same. When you place a bet, the odds given by a sportsbook will determine how much you can possibly win. Even when betting on the same outcome, different sportsbooks will offer varying payouts, and these differences can be huge.
Thankfully, BetStamp allows you to easily line shop for the most profitable odds across all sportsbooks. You can click on any matchups and instantly see all the different odds for game lines, player props, and even futures bets. Line shopping is the simplest way to find an edge in sports betting and maximize your chances of winning long term. On average, BetStamp users win an extra $1,000 yearly just by line shopping.
You can find the BetStamp app on Apple iOS Store, Google Play Store, or through your browser at www.betstamp.app. That's www.betstamp.app. To access all these benefits, sign up using promo code JonesHour. Not the Jones Hour, but Jones Hour.
That's
and
right.
Start your journey to successful sports betting today. If you forget to use the code upon sign up, you can always enter your code in the BetStamp account settings afterwards. You need to check it out.
You already know. Get that BetStamp app. Knicks and Dimes, baby. We locked in. Knicks,
Yes, sir.
Knicks are the 5 seed, man. We playing Cleveland. We're playing the Cavs. I mean, I feel like it's poetic the way, you know, the trade talk started from the beginning of the season and the offseason in terms of trying to get Donovan Mitchell to come to the Knicks, you know, and even all the packages that we offer, which, you know what, Danny Ainge looked like he tried to expose us and try to play us and whatnot. But if you look at it right now, that package we put together was probably would have looked real good on his team, you know, because the Jazz, they on the outside looking in. They didn't make it. They're not in the play-in.
Facts.
You know, they had a real good run early. They looked real solid early in the season, but it didn't last.
Nope.
You know, with as good as some of the players that they auditioned, like you know, Kelly Olynyk, you know, stepped up, had a real good season. But
Clarkson.
You know, Jordan Clarkson, another one. You know, those type of players, but it didn't really add up to what could have gotten when they was asking for, or when the Knicks was offering like Obi Toppin quickly and RJ or something like that.
Word.
With the quickly the top and those additions would have been already to the Clarkson and Markkanen and Olynyk. Imagine that. Imagine that's your starting 5.
Yep.
Clarkson, quickly, Toppin, Markkanen and Olynyk. That's your starting 5 right there. That's solid, no?
That is
like
solid.
When you look at it on paper, that could have been crazy for them. But no, he wanted to try to expose us, and now look at what we got and where we're at. And it's funny that we're gonna now play the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell. And you know what? Donovan Mitchell is probably going into the Cavs, even though deep and down he might have really wanted to play with the Knicks, but he's definitely going to have a little chip on the shoulder with it.
He wanted to wear the blue.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? He stayed wearing the Mets shit and everything like that. He grew up a fan of New York teams, and I believe in the New York area or not too far from here.
Yeah. I think he's a Jersey kid, right?
Or I think it was like Mount Vernon, like up north.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a fan from over here. So, you know, coming over here, you know, that's something you dream of as a youngin'. If you do get to make it professionally.
Word.
But this game is really this series is really gonna be big for us, in proving that we made out okay at the end of the deal, of the non-deal actually, you know, and I think we're gonna see that. I think, like I said with the Joe Stradamus, we're gonna win the series. It'll be in 6 games. Jalen Brunson will go off. He'll carry us with the 31 points a game. You know, he'll be able to make up any of the offense or most of it through his play that we might lack with Julius Randle. Julius Randle being out will definitely increase Toppin's minutes, which any game that Toppin has played 30-something or 35-plus minutes, he's had 25 and 10 for the game. So if he's looked at to get some big minutes, he's so far shy. It's only been 9 games, but that's by the numbers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can only expect to see that same consistency if the numbers, if the minutes needed is there, you know, for him to use. You know, I feel RJ Barrett. I feel like ever since that little scuffle talk type of thing that he's had with Toppin, I think he's really humbled himself a little bit in his play. And I think we've kind of seen that in terms of his decision making. I think, you know, it's key that we try to get him to want to be that slasher. He's increased in the free throw percentage, which we wanted him to do, and he increased scoring around the bucket, which we wanted him to do.
Yeah.
Now, probably the next thing we really want him to do to be that complete player, which will probably get him to the All-Star level, is get a 3-point shot.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So this offseason, he's probably needs to do the work on his 3-point shot.
Unlock that
now,
jumper, bro.
Here's the kicker of it, though. Because he's still young and he's 22, 23 years old going to be. If he works on his 3-point shot, hear me out, and it doesn't start to fall, and at the highest rate that you want, for him, we need it at about a 38, 39% clip. You know what I'm saying? Not over 40. You don't got to be no 50, 40, 90 type of person. But, you know, 37, 38, 39%, that's a good enough range for you, you know, as to get you into that all-star level. Because that'll add some points per game for you. But if you don't get to that, and you don't start hitting the 3, I think he needs to realize, you know, and start taking more of the DeRozan approach, and just honing in on that mid range. You know what I'm saying? And making that mid range be unstoppable. You know, like there is no 2-point shot that you could leave me open for that I can't bury in your grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, like how DeMar DeRozan is. You know, so I think that's what we need to see from RJ Barrett moving forward. But again, Knicks winning it. How you feel, in Acid?
I think the same. I clearly want it to be like completely one-sided, but I think it's gonna end up going like 6 or 7, like you said.
Word.
You know, like I think we could go the long stretch. I think the Garden's gonna fucking be crazy. You know?
On fire.
I mean, we don't have...
Game 2, 3, and 5 is gonna be crazy. I mean, not 2, 3, 3, 4, and it might be Game 6 at home.
Yeah,
that's when we would end it.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking it correctly, because if it's 2-2, 1-1-1, right? Or no?
We have to look up the format.
I believe it's like that. You know,
we got when we figure it out, we'll bring it up. But yeah, like I think that's so crucial. You know, like because both there and here are crazy ass stadiums. You know, when it comes down to like the level of excitement and the level of like electricity, like the electricity in the fucking air.
Yeah,
you know, but when the Garden's going crazy, the Garden's going crazy.
Wrap them up. Yep.
Like it's different level.
No, I agree. I feel like what the Knicks can do in the first 2 games, maybe in the first game, look for them to actually shock them. I say the first game we come out all cylinders and wrap them boys up. First game. Actually, I'm lying. It's the second game. They're gonna win the second game. Cleveland is gonna come out all cylinders first game. We're gonna need getting used to a little rust. Some players that have never played in the playoffs, like Josh Hart, never really played in the playoffs before. Hartenstein, maybe, I don't know what the clip is, but we're gonna see some minor things in that first game. Take that L. Second game we're gonna win. Then we're gonna win the next 2 in New York. Be up 3-1. Cleveland, we're going to go back to Cleveland in Game 5, lose that game in Game 5 in Cleveland, and then Game 6, come back to the Garden and wrap it up. That's how I see it.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Knicks, baby. So, I mean, we looking so good, bro. Even Hartenstein, like I wanted to say that. He's been having some good games for us. He's been killing for us. He's been doing his thing. Shout out to him.
I like him, man. He got a nice little toolbox.
Yeah. He's good. He's versatile.
He's
versatile, B. That's a fact. He's definitely versatile. He plays big minutes, but he knows his role, man. He's good on defense. Gets some big blocks. He always jumps with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. He's not like really scared on the defensive side in terms of like stepping up and whatnot. So he be doing his thing with that.
Smart with it too.
Yeah. So let's go Knicks, bro.
Let's go fucking Knicks.
Again, this week's segment brought to you by
BetStamp.
You already know. Get that app and put the Jones Hour. Not
Yes,
the
sir.
Jones Hour, but Jones Hour.
Yes, sir.
As the promo code when you get it. Jones Hour promo code. Lock it in. BetStamp.
Bellissimo.